Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pronix Voice, a place where learning English feels easy, friendly, and enjoyable. My name is Farit, and I am very happy to be here with you today.
Hello, everyone. I am also very happy to be here. My name is Seiran, and welcome to Pronix Voice. We are excited to talk with you and practice English together.
Seiran, it feels great to start a new conversation today. How are you feeling right now?
I am feeling very good, Farit. I feel calm, positive, and ready to talk. I also feel excited because today's topic is something everyone thinks about.
Yes, I agree. Today we are going to talk about future plans in English. This is a very useful topic for everyday conversations.
That's true. People often ask about the future. They ask about jobs, dreams, travel, and daily plans.
Exactly. Talking about the future helps us express our hopes and ideas. It also helps us practice important English tenses.
And it makes us think about our lives in a positive way. So, Farit, when you think about the future, how do you usually feel?
I usually feel hopeful. Sometimes I feel a little nervous, but mostly I feel motivated. Thinking about the future makes me want to improve myself.
I feel the same way. The future can be uncertain, but it is also full of possibilities.
That's a great way to say it. So let's start with a simple question that many people ask. What do you want to do in the future, Seiran?
That is a big question, Farit. When I think about the future, the first thing that comes to my mind is my career.
Yes, career is very important. What kind of job do you imagine for yourself?
I imagine a job where I can help people and also feel satisfied at the end of the day. I want to do something meaningful.
That sounds wonderful. Do you have a specific profession in mind?
Yes, I do. In the future, I want to work as a teacher.
A teacher? That is a very respectable and important job. Why do you want to be a teacher?
I want to be a teacher because I enjoy explaining things. I like helping others understand new ideas. I also believe education can change lives.
I completely agree with you. Teachers shape the future by guiding students.
Exactly. And I want to create a positive learning environment where students feel comfortable and confident.
That is a beautiful goal. What subjects would you like to teach?
I would love to teach English. English opens many doors and it connects people from different cultures.
That is perfect, especially because we are practicing English here on Pronix Voice.
Yes, that makes it even more special. What about you, Farit? What are your future career plans?
In the future, I want to work in a creative field. I enjoy expressing ideas and connecting with people.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell me more about it?
Sure, I want to work as a content creator and communicator. I want to create educational and motivational content.
That fits you very well. You speak clearly and thoughtfully.
Thank you, Seiran. I believe communication is a powerful skill. Through content creation, I can share knowledge and inspire others.
That is very inspiring. Do you think it will be challenging?
Yes, it will be challenging, but challenges help us grow. I am ready to learn new skills and improve every day.
That is the right attitude. The future often rewards people who are willing to learn.
Absolutely. Speaking of learning, what skills do you want to develop in the future?
I want to improve my communication skills and my confidence. I also want to learn how to manage my time better.
Those are very practical goals. Time management is important in every area of life.
Yes, especially when you have many responsibilities. What skills do you want to learn, Farit?
I want to improve my public speaking skills and writing skills. I also want to learn how to plan long-term goals effectively.
Long-term planning helps make dreams more realistic.
Exactly. Dreams are important, but plans help turn dreams into reality.
That is a very strong statement. Now, let's talk about another part of the future that many people love to think about: travel.
Ah, yes. Travel is one of my favorite topics. I love imagining new places and cultures.
Me too. If you could travel anywhere in the future, where would you go first?
I would like to visit Italy. I'm fascinated by its history, art, and food.
Italy is a beautiful choice. What attracts you the most about it?
I love the idea of walking through old cities, seeing historical buildings, and enjoying traditional meals.
That sounds amazing. I would love to visit Italy as well. Where would you like to travel, Seiran? I want to visit Canada. I'm interested in its natural beauty and peaceful environment.
Canada has stunning landscapes, mountains, lakes, and forests.
Yes, and I also like the idea of experiencing life in a calm and organized place.
Do you want to travel alone or with friends?
I would prefer to travel with close friends or family. Sharing experiences makes them more memorable.
I agree. Traveling with people you care about makes the journey special.
In the future, I also want to travel for learning, not just for relaxation.
That is a great idea. Travel can teach us a lot about the world and ourselves.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about another topic about the future, lifestyle. How do you imagine your future lifestyle, Fareed?
I imagine a balanced lifestyle. I want to work hard, but I also want time to relax and enjoy life.
Balance is very important. What does relaxation mean to you?
Relaxation means reading, listening to music, and spending time in nature.
That sounds peaceful. I imagine a similar lifestyle for myself. Where do you see yourself living in the future?
I see myself living in a quiet city, not too crowded, but not too isolated either.
That sounds ideal. I think I would like to live in a place that has both nature and modern facilities.
A place where you can enjoy both calm and convenience.
Yes, exactly. Now, let's talk about daily future plans. Not big dreams, but simple plans.
That's a very practical topic. Small plans are part of everyday life. What kind of daily routine do you want to have in the future?
I want to wake up early, start my day calmly, and plan my tasks properly.
That is a healthy routine. Do you want to include exercise?
Yes, definitely. I want to stay active and healthy.
Health is a big part of future planning. Without health, other plans become difficult.
Very true. I also want to eat healthy food and maintain good habits.
That is a smart approach. In the future, I want to be more disciplined with my time.
Discipline helps create stability.
Exactly. Now let's talk about relationships in the future.
Relationships are very important. Family and friends give meaning to life. How do you see your relationships in the future, Seiran?
I see myself maintaining close relationships with my family and building strong friendships.
That is very important. Support systems help us during difficult times.
Yes, and I also want to meet new people and learn from different perspectives.
Meeting new people broadens our understanding of the world.
Exactly. The future is not only about personal success, but also about connection.
Well said. Talking about the future like this makes me feel more focused.
Me too. It reminds me that planning and dreaming go hand in hand.
And discussing these ideas in English helps improve our speaking skills naturally.
That is why conversations like this are perfect for English learners. We are still at the beginning of our discussion, and there is so much more to talk about.
Yes, we can explore more future plans, goals, and everyday situations.
I am looking forward to continuing this conversation.
Me too, Fareed. Let's continue talking about the future step by step.
So, Seiran, we have talked about careers, travel, lifestyle, daily routines, and relationships. Let's go deeper into future goals and personal growth.
Yes, that sounds good. Personal growth is something people think about more as they get older.
That's true. When I think about personal growth, I think about becoming more patient and understanding.
Patience is a very valuable quality. Why is it important to you?
Because life does not always move at the speed we want. Sometimes we need patience to accept situations and keep going.
I agree. In the future, I want to become more confident in expressing my opinions.
Confidence helps a lot in both personal and professional life.
Yes, sometimes people have good ideas but feel shy to share them.
That's very true. Do you think confidence comes naturally or through practice?
I think it mostly comes through practice. The more you speak, the more confident you become.
I agree. Practice changes fear into comfort.
That is why English speaking practice is so important.
Exactly. Speaking regularly helps reduce hesitation.
In the future, I want to speak English fluently without overthinking.
That is a great goal. Fluency comes with time and exposure.
Yes, and consistency. A little practice every day makes a big difference.
That's a very practical approach. Now let's talk about future challenges.
Challenges are part of every future plan.
What kind of challenges do you think you might face in the future?
I think balancing work and personal life might be challenging.
That is a common challenge. Many people struggle with it.
Yes, because work can take a lot of energy and time.
How do you plan to manage that balance?
I plan to set boundaries and make time for rest and family.
That is a healthy strategy. I also think learning to say no is important.
Absolutely. Saying no protects your time and energy.
In the future, I want to handle stress better.
Stress management is very important. What helps you reduce stress?
Talking to someone, taking walks, and listening to calm music help me.
Those are very effective methods. What about you? How do you deal with stress?
I like writing my thoughts down. It helps clear my mind.
That's a great habit. Writing helps organize emotions.
Yes, and it helps me reflect on my experiences.
Reflection is a powerful tool for growth. It helps us understand what we want and what we need to change.
Exactly. Now let's imagine a typical day in the future.
That's interesting. Let's imagine a normal weekday.
I wake up early, feel motivated, and start my day with a clear plan.
That sounds productive. I imagine waking up calmly and feeling grateful.
Gratitude makes a big difference in mindset.
Yes, it helps us appreciate small things.
After waking up, I imagine working on meaningful projects.
I imagine teaching or helping students learn something new.
That must feel very rewarding.
It does. Helping someone understand is very satisfying.
After work, I imagine spending time relaxing and learning something new.
I imagine reading or listening to educational content.
Continuous learning keeps life interesting.
Yes, learning should never stop.
Now let's talk about future technology in life.
Technology will change many aspects of our future.
Do you think technology will make life easier?
In many ways, yes, but it also brings new challenges.
That's true. Technology saves time, but can also create distractions.
Exactly. In the future, I want to use technology wisely.
That is a very smart goal.
Balance is important even with technology.
I think technology can help with learning, communication, and creativity.
Yes, especially for education and language learning.
Platforms like Pronix Voice are examples of how technology helps learners.
Exactly. People from different places can learn together.
That is one of the best things about the future.
Global connection brings more understanding.
Now let's talk about future habits.
Habits shape our future more than big decisions.
That is very true. Small habits repeated daily create big results.
In the future, I want to build positive habits like regular reading.
Reading expands knowledge and imagination.
Yes, and it improves language skills too.
I want to build the habit of daily reflection.
Reflection helps track progress.
It also helps correct mistakes early.
Exactly. Now let's think about future values.
Values guide our decisions.
In the future, I want to stay honest and kind.
Those values never go out of style.
Kindness creates positive environments.
Honesty builds trust.
Together, they create strong relationships.
I want to value consistency in responsibility.
Responsibility helps build reliability.
Yes, and consistency leads to long-term success.
Talking about values makes future planning more meaningful.
I agree. It reminds us of who we want to become.
The future is not just about what we have, but who we are.
That is a very deep thought.
Thank you. These conversations help clarify ideas.
We still have many future areas to explore.
Yes, like financial planning, mindset, and long-term vision.
I am ready to continue.
Me too. Let's keep going step by step.
Now that we have talked about personal growth, habits, and values, let's move into future financial planning.
Yes, that is a very important topic, but people often feel shy talking about it.
That's true, but financial planning is a normal and necessary part of future life.
I agree. Planning money does not mean being greedy, it means being responsible.
Exactly. In the future, I want to manage my finances carefully and wisely.
What does good financial management mean to you?
It means earning honestly, spending carefully, and saving regularly.
That is a very balanced view. I also want to save money for emergencies.
Emergency savings give peace of mind.
Yes, they reduce stress during unexpected situations.
In the future, I also want to invest in learning and self-development.
That is one of the best investments a person can make.
Knowledge never loses value.
I completely agree. Financial planning is not only about money, but also about priorities.
Well said. Now let's talk about future mindset.
Mindset shapes how we see challenges and opportunities.
In the future, I want to have a growth mindset.
A growth mindset helps you learn from failures.
Yes, instead of giving up, you look for lessons.
I want to stay optimistic about the future.
Optimism gives energy and motivation.
Even when things are difficult, optimism helps us move forward.
That is very true. In the future, I want to stop fearing mistakes.
Mistakes are part of learning.
Exactly. Fear of mistakes often stops progress.
In the future, I want to see mistakes as feedback.
That is a very healthy way of thinking.
Now, let's imagine future challenges in society.
Society is always changing,
In the future, people may face new social challenges.
like adapting to new technology and changing work environments.
Yes, and maintaining human connection in a digital world.
That is very important. Technology should not replace empathy.
I agree. In the future, I want to stay emotionally connected with people.
Emotional intelligence will be very valuable.
Yes, understanding emotions helps communication.
In the future, I want to improve my listening skills.
Listening is often more important than speaking.
Good listening builds trust.
It also helps avoid misunderstandings.
Now, let's talk about future education.
Education will continue to evolve.
In the future, learning may become more flexible.
Online learning will play a bigger role.
Platforms like Pronix Voice already show that learning can happen anywhere.
Yes, people can learn at their own pace.
That makes education more accessible.
In the future, I want to keep learning new things.
Lifelong learning keeps the mind active.
It also helps adapt to changes.
Now, let's imagine future family life.
Family is the foundation of support.
In the future, I want to maintain strong family bonds.
Me too. Family gives emotional strength.
Spending quality time will be important.
Yes, even short moments can be meaningful.
In the future, I want to be more present with loved ones.
Being present shows care and respect.
Now, let's talk about future health goals.
Health is one of the most important future goals.
Without health, it is difficult to enjoy other achievements.
Exactly. In the future, I want to focus on mental and physical health.
Mental health awareness is growing.
Yes, and that is a positive change.
In the future, I want to manage stress better.
Stress management improves quality of life.
Exercise, sleep, and balance are key.
I want to build a routine that supports my health.
That is a very wise plan. Now let's think about future contribution to society.
Contribution gives life meaning.
In the future, I want to give back to the community.
That is a noble goal.
Helping others creates positive impact.
Even small actions can make a difference.
Yes, kindness spreads quickly. In the future, I want to mentor others if possible.
Sharing experience helps others grow.
It also reinforces our own learning.
That is very true.
Now let's imagine how we see ourselves in 10 years.
That is a powerful exercise.
In 10 years, I see myself confident and experienced.
I see myself calm, capable, and fulfilled.
Fulfillment comes from alignment with values.
Yes, when actions match values, life feels balanced.
I want to look back and feel proud of my efforts.
Effort matters more than perfection.
Absolutely.
Thinking about the future like this creates clarity.
It also motivates action in the present.
The future begins with today's decisions.
That is a very important point.
We still have more areas to explore in our future discussion.
Yes, such as dreams, fears, and long-term vision.
I'm ready to continue.
Me too. Let's move forward together.
Now we are in the final part of our conversation about future plans, and it feels like we have covered many important areas of life.
Yes, it really does. Talking about the future in this much detail helps organize our thoughts and feelings.
In this last part, let's talk about future dreams and fears.
That is a very honest topic. Dreams and fears often exist together.
That's true. Dreams push us forward, while fears sometimes hold us back.
But fears can also teach us something important.
Yes, they show us what matters to us.
Ferret, what is one dream you have for your future?
One of my biggest dreams is to create something meaningful that helps people improve their lives.
That is a very powerful dream.
I want my work to have value, not just for me, but for others as well.
Helping others gives deep satisfaction.
Exactly. What about you, Seiran? What is one of your future dreams?
My dream is to become a confident and kind person who makes a positive impact through education.
That is a beautiful dream.
I want my students to feel encouraged and supported.
That kind of teacher leaves a lifelong impression.
I hope so. Now let's talk about fears.
Yes, it's important to be honest about them.
One fear I have is not reaching my full potential.
That is a common fear. Many people feel that way.
It motivates me to keep learning and trying.
That is a healthy response to fear.
What about you, Ferret? Do you have any fears about the future?
I sometimes fear losing direction or motivation.
How do you plan to deal with that fear?
By setting small goals and reminding myself why I started.
That is a very practical solution.
Small goals keep momentum alive.
Yes, and they make big dreams feel achievable.
Now let's talk about long-term vision.
A long-term vision gives structure to the future.
In the long term, I want to live a balanced life with purpose.
Balance is a recurring theme in our conversation.
Because balance is key to sustainability.
I agree. I want long-term stability and inner peace.
Inner peace is priceless.
It comes from self-acceptance and growth.
Now let's imagine giving advice to our future selves.
That is a very reflective idea.
I would tell my future self to stay curious and humble.
I would tell my future self to trust the process.
Trusting the process reduces anxiety.
Yes, because not everything needs immediate answers.
The future unfolds step by step.
And each step teaches something valuable.
Now let's talk about consistency in the future.
Consistency often matters more than talent.
I want to stay consistent even when motivation is low.
Discipline carries us through difficult times.
Exactly. Motivation comes and goes, but habits remain.
That is a very important lesson.
Now let's talk about happiness in the future.
Happiness means different things to different people.
For me, happiness means feeling content and useful.
For me, happiness means growth and meaningful connections.
That shows happiness is deeply personal.
Yes, and it changes over time.
In the future, I want to define happiness on my own terms.
That is very important. Society often defines happiness for us.
But true happiness comes from self-awareness.
I agree completely.
Now let's reflect on everything we discussed today.
We talked about careers, skills, travel, habits, values, health, money, mindset, and dreams.
That is a lot, but all these areas are connected.
Yes, they form a complete picture of future life.
Talking about these topics in English also improves confidence.
That is why conversations like this are so useful for learners.
We hope listeners of Pronix Voice feel encouraged to talk about their own future plans.
Yes, even simple conversations can create clarity.
Before we end, let's encourage our listeners one more time.
To everyone listening, remember that your future is shaped by your daily choices.
It's okay to move slowly, as long as you keep moving forward.
Your dreams matter, even if they change over time.
and practicing English is one small step that can open many doors.
Thank you for spending this time with us on Pronix Voice.
We truly appreciate your support and attention.
Keep practicing, keep dreaming, and keep believing in yourself.
Until next time, take care and stay positive.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, and thank you for listening.